Hi guys,
Hi.
Hello.
Nicholas here from the Southern Islands, and we are back finally with episode 8.
Eight.
Yes, 8 of the Tropical Hour GX
8
podcast.
episodes already.
I know, right? Quite much, huh? Okay, we're back with the Tropical Hour GX crew. So, Boss Thomas is here, Jeremy, follow me back from Worlds,
Hello.
and then Gigas, who apparently doesn't have twin energy.
Yes. New meta.
New meta.
New year, new me, new meta.
What happened to twin energy?
No, that's what I was supposed to. I don't even have one. First, we have to find some level crash.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
just don't have twin
Yeah,
energy.
yeah,
Oh.
that's right, yeah,
So you tried to buy.
But the Japanese said they reprint lah, so
Okay lah. I think so.
yeah, they
But
said
usually you won't
said-
repeat in English.
Oh yeah, I won't be English because it already come out one time already.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this episode, we are finally back from World, so let's talk about our experience, our unfortunate experience.
Your
Your
experience.
experience.
Okay, our experience, right?
And
So
me sitting there watching on the TV.
yes,
Experience.
the TV is actually behind this photo, obviously. Then we'll go to the town league. So the one that was the one that Jeremy won, the spoiler one that was like before Worlds, and the one that just happened last weekend. And the region league is upcoming because some speculation about a certain system coming and whether it's fair for lost soldiers to be legal. But let's first talk about Worlds. So Worlds was won by Arceus / Flying Pikachu VMAX with
That's CDI.
he's here, DCDY Vista.
That's CDI.
ADP.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ADP.
ADP basically.
So
ADP.
ADP finally won Worlds.
Yes, ADP
Yeah.
finally won Worlds.
Cool.
Yeah, and the website it was like he forgot to like write in the for the
Yeah.
product, he forgot
But
to
after
write
that,
ADP.
he tweeted.
Yeah, then Puka saw.
Puka saw. Then Puka like,
like,
okay, we shall include that
yeah, I include the name ADP among the suggested
if they
names.
print the thing lah.
Yeah, but most importantly, the deck had Gibarel.
Oh, okay.
Most importantly, the deck had Gibarel.
Yeah, okay. Because let me explain.
Okay. Let's hear Jeremy's explanation. Yeah?
Leading into Worlds, right?
Mm.
Okay, so everybody know that. Okay, let's be real. Internal is really the superior engine. If it's not shut down, okay, you take a look at the world's winning list, right? It takes 4 money, right?
Yes.
So basically,
For money and for path.
yeah, 4 money, 4 path. You know, I won't say Bibera is not the.
If it's the superior engine and the
Yeah.
person can play something to stop your superior engine, means your engine is a superior.
Yeah. Okay,
Something
that's true. That's true. But then, okay, but what was very unexpected? Okay, maybe not unexpected, but like Joteon, you know, like Joteon was a
Did
thing
the
lah at
Andre
Worlds.
one have?
No, that's
No,
why.
no,
That's
he
why
had
when
this one.
let's say when you got to the finals, he was like,
He
you
won,
know,
yeah,
I
he
don't
had the
have
mirror
six.
edge.
I don't have 6 dead cards
Yeah.
because you know his opponent has 6 dead cards. They cannot be used
Ah.
against him.
Yeah, which is the finals is a very nice
Oh,
way
yeah,
to
so
watch.
he
by
won,
the
he, won,
way.
he won this shirt.
Yeah.
He won this shirt in the build up to the finals. He won this shirt. So that's why this shirt.
The finals was I watched it live lah, and both of them play really well. I
Yeah.
feel. But I really hate the Japanese league. This is to ask me. But one thing that I learned in these worlds is that for you to win worlds, it's not only you must have the skill. Luck plays a role too. You look at all the games on stream. Sometimes the prizes are horrendous, man.
The Henry Van.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
my
Henry
God.
Vance Spice.
Yeah, look at their prizes. Sometimes you go like, wow, this kind of thing can happen. This kind, yeah. So it's a combination of luck and skill, lah. Yeah, that's why I feel maybe that's the mindset of the Japanese when they decide to bring this, like, you know, Joteon. It's super interesting because, like, you see all the decks in the format. As in not all the decks are basically like
It stops
the
a lot
main
of things.
decks. Yeah, like main deck format. You either play Eternal or you play Bibero.
Like you play Arceus Intellion,
Yeah.
then that thing also stop you.
Correct.
You play Palkia, he also stop you. So
Yeah. But I think the interesting thing is they only played supporters as the so-called the support,
Yeah.
and with like Crobat and Luminion, which I find it like okay, it's pretty interesting.
I mean, both decks were second and third, so you got to say that it's somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
it's a
I mean,
variant,
yeah.
it's a same deck.
It's the concept of like, okay, I'm just gonna like every turn either I research or I money, then I draw the stuff that I need. Whatever I'm missing, I starbuff. After that, I just go on from there.
Yeah.
Because anyway, I'm hitting weakness for almost
Every
everything.
matchup, yeah.
Every matchup,
Just Galarian
yeah.
Moltres as
So,
well.
so I just hope the people that watch the Worlds, that actually watch the stream, right, notice even the junior players, they don't star buff at their first turn when they evolve.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what I see a lot of players do. They just immediately star buff or
Find this,
DTE.
find
Then even the kid plays, he knows that star buff has to wait.
Yeah. To be honest, Starbucks is quite broken.
Yeah, it's really very broken.
It's two cards. Two cards. You
I mean, like, a lot of local players like, Arceus weird. I see a lot happen a lot of time with like, that's what they say, they star buff, then they take like TT or then they take a path to lock down other people's Arceus. Yeah, like, okay, I mean, that's a good play, I guess. But like, is that really like the best play? So I think like Singapore knows how to make good plays, but they know how to make like the optimal plays. Yeah, that's what I feel.
But I feel the meta was like quite what we expected lah.
Yeah, Palkia.
Basically,
Play
like
with the Palkias
I mean,
everywhere.
for us we played day one.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of mules like turn left mule, turn right mule. Then I'm like,
It's the most like
It's the
can
most-
win the fast one.
yeah,
Yeah.
true. But
Yeah.
but the annoying part about playing against mule is like you will never know when you're safe.
Yeah,
Because
correct.
like one hit can just split the game for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
It's
my
very
game
annoying,
2
yeah.
was a loss to Mew. First round like fought close battle, but I lost. And then the second game I lost was just I opened a D in past turn. And then you know lah what's coming next lah, right? It had to come and it will come lah. So
I myself, I was 2-0 after that. Before lunch break, I
Yeah.
played against a Thai player. I forgot his name. Yeah, he was playing Mew. So basically, I had the game in hand. So he ran out of switching options. Okay, but that game was quite bad for me because I priced my path, I priced my Roxanne, and I priced my second Pokemon V-Star. So I had a Pokemon V-Star, yeah. So I had no more attackers. So the only way I could win was to trap his Genesect, and I already did the play, but I actually did it for the wrong card. Yeah, so after that it went downhill lah. After that I went large, after that I go Thai, yeah, then after that
after
no
lunch, you
mood
just
to
went
play
downhill
already.
lah.
Yeah.
Good coma.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Same
also lah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
tilted myself lah after that. Yeah, I went into like ties,
I
then
mean,
lost.
Mew is like the most aggro deck in the whole format. Like it really.
Palkia is actually quite aggro also.
Yeah.
But the thing is
Okay,
that
okay,
you can do it from like the first turn, right? And then like they
Yeah.
also put you on the clock because like
Okay.
you're on the clock against the sorry. Mew is on the clock against you. So you just have to
Yeah.
survive a certain period. Like
I mean, for day one, I think my least.
I
If
think
I,
our
if I went
least-
back to time, right, I think
If
I
you
would
have a
just,
75-minute time limit, you have.
yeah, that's
But
true,
next
that's
time,
true
if you want to go balls, you play. Try not to aim for a 75 minute.
yeah, I mean,
You
yeah, you
only
have
at
to
top
practice with
card.
the clock.
Yeah,
I mean,
75
I
minutes,
mean
yeah.
not just both, but like every tournament, like
Like
Yeah.
the worst, I feel the worst way to lose is to the clock, and it's not on purpose.
yeah, it's like
It's just slow playing. That means I feel if you were to slow play, means you are second guessing yourself.
Yes.
That means you're not ready.
no, but okay,
I feel.
do you feel
Yeah.
that this the issue right is because of the
Are you gonna say it on?
They-
Yeah,
they
but
tell
it's
you
okay
also.
to a certain
It's
extent. Okay,
No,
to-
If you are a good player, you already know what you want to search,
Mm.
and once you quick ball, you already know what is inside.
Yes.
So,
So
but sometimes because like both players, right, when both players are playing Italian, it's very prone to like tie. Really, because like sometimes
like you want to stop his
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
you want
it's
to-
correct.
Yeah,
Because
it's like-
because you are thinking of so many lines. There's so many
So
lines.
that's where the thing is.
Yeah, you have to
You
learn
don't
to
need
play
to think
faster
of
lor.
lines if you already know which line is the
Yeah,
best.
correct lah,
So
correct
it's like you don't tell me top red clef down there thinking of lines.
Yeah lah.
I don't really think so lah. I feel lah.
like I was playing
Yeah.
the town league, right? Then I played against a few people, but they really think very long. Then like me playing a veggie deck, right? Then I had to like I went to time for one of them. Then the other round is like I barely won because like the guy I managed to take his visa, but then like if it's a one prize game, I would have lost the game. I'll draw again. So like I feel that there's a
I feel it's like players that are playing in like local events or whatever. They take their time too casually.
Yeah.
They don't play the game with like time. Because last time I see Yong Xiang, he play tournament, he actually time himself.
Yes.
He matches when he train,
Yeah.
he really time himself because it's supposed to be like this.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
This like you are really prepared. Not when you go there, then you. Then
Yeah lah.
it's very hard
True lah,
already.
that's true.
Yeah, it's very hard
Like
already.
I lost 1-3, right? But all my games besides game 2 were all up to game 3 win. Game 3,
Yeah.
game 3, game 3. Because I know that
That's the quality
for
of
like
games.
for example in match 3, match 4, okay, game 1 I win. Then game 2 I noticed already that I think I cannot win this. Quickly score.
Yeah.
Let's go to game 3 quickly.
You have to know when
Yeah.
you lost.
So I think like Wayne was
Correct.
on stream, like I think Wayne didn't like
The second game
yeah,
after
he believed that he had
Shout out to
out.
Wayne.
Yeah.
Your first international tournament and then you out
you
stream.
see,
man.
when people were playing Worlds, he was playing Boss Rush.
Yes,
He was
yes.
playing all the
Boss
boss.
Rush.
He was fighting
My
all the bosses.
gosh.
So like I noticed that Wayne played well, but I think he need to know that when to score. When to cut your losses and try to go for the
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
lah,
so it's like
because-
the interview
yeah,
with
yeah.
when I spoke to him on the vlog, so check out the vlog as well, the words that I did.
It's a link
So I
there.
spoke to him on there's a link somewhere.
Yeah.
So he also said that a lot of pressure, like it was his first tournament, like the nerves got to him, and then even the judge like next to him was like asking him, could you
Keep
play
up the
faster,
pace,
keep up the
yeah.
pace, keep up the pace.
I
So,
mean that's pretty common lah. But for me, okay, all my games also went to game 3. But the games that I managed to complete is because like I scooped early. Yeah, there are games where you know that you cannot win, you just
Yeah.
scoop early. You save time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the one that I typed was due to a misplay lah. That one I put it on myself lah, because I know I was trying to burn the clock as well, because I know that if I win this game, there was not enough time for a second game to conclude. And
Yeah.
and anyway, it's a favorable matchup for me. Just that I priced my stuff. Yeah, and like I knew that he had no out to switch anymore, but oh well. I mean, it happens lah. Sometimes I think too much.
If you have let's say a very long game one, right? Let's say like
Yeah.
maybe like 15 minutes, like 12 minutes up on the clock, right?
Yeah.
Or you take your time game. Or
Sorry?
will you take your time game?
No, I won't take my time. I just play a reasonable pace lah. I mean,
Like,
not-
like because you know you need to fast everything. Like, will you like?
Yeah,
try
okay.
to take
So
it-
for my fourth game, right, my second tie, when we concluded game 1 and game 2, right, it was only like 5 minutes left on the clock. So me and my opponent were like,
Go quickly shuffle.
quickly shuffling, because we know at this point a tie is like bad for both of us, because we were both 2-0-1. So like if we tie one more time, means we cannot tie and cannot lose anymore. Yeah, and he was playing Arceus, so
Yeah,
he
so
knew that.
He's already on the
Yeah,
back foot
he's like he was playing Arceus Flying Pika, which is like a deck that is actually
Not that fast.
Yeah.
and actually
It's-
to
The,
control
the problem with
yeah.
the Arceus Pika deck is it can't close game if it's not fighting against something that's
Yes.
weak against you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, correct.
So
And-
it's like
and Arceus
That's
Pika
why Spider comes in.
is very funny because like it actually has 2 win con. The first win con is okay, I just hit you for weakness because I got so many time coverage. The second win con is very funny. It's called I money you, you don't draw anything, I don't know anything, I just play with my Arceus.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
like
that's a Rosen buff.
Yeah, correct.
They
It's
can
the
Rosen
same-
buff a lot of times.
It's the same strategy. It's just like money you to a dead hand and then just
That's why you see it's
start
a good
hitting
game.
Arceus.
A trained monkey can play the deck.
Yeah. It's a pretty easy deck to pick, but I would say it's a
You don't
very
have to
hard
think
deck
so
to
much, you just
master.
keep hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you need to know like the kind of things you're gonna charge when you need to pick up the
Yes,
card
yes,
and all
yes,
that.
correct. Okay, interesting fact, one Reggie made top 16.
17.
16 or
Oh,
16,
17 place.
16 or
Yeah,
17.
table mon,
Yeah, table mon.
Yeah, and then got picked out.
I mean,
then,
they made the-
um,
The
Okay.
stream on the stream.
But I mean,
So-
I like that. I like that.
Okay, so
Yeah, I mean, you're
for-
Reggie
yeah lah,
Gigas.
yeah,
You're
Stop
Reggie
it lah.
Gigas.
Stop being so shameless.
Okay, so for what I heard after the stream, right, he tilted against Isaiah Bradner, right?
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
split, right? So
Yeah.
to a tie. The next round he faced Kaiwan.
Okay.
So Kaiwan played. Okay, for those who don't
Okay,
know, Kaiwan
to
played
be
the-
honest, the Asai Brandon match, right? He
Yeah.
shouldn't have lost.
Yeah.
Because you know why or not? People keep saying that he lost already. He has actually 3 ordinary rock in his deck.
Yeah.
He won't lose.
Yeah, but no, but wait, it was out of like sportsmanship that he decided to like scoop the game I feel, because like obviously he can play out, then he won't deck out because he got 3 rod.
Yeah, then what's wrong with
Yeah,
that?
but I feel
Isn't it part of the game?
No, but I think that like to him it's maybe like
He already
it's in the
misplay.
spirit, in the spirit of the game, like it's because he got caught. As in he got
Found the trap.
yeah, you
found
know?
the trap.
Yeah, like it was out of his own like mistake. That's why he
Okay.
admits it. Then he decides to forfeit the win which I think is a very, I don't know. It's like in the spirit of the game
I don't think
Because
like
some
nobility
of
will get
my
you far.
sorry.
Like, nobility doesn't really like.
Yeah. Okay. So this was what happened.
The dark
Yeah. Okay, but
You're not the poster child of nobility, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Because
Like-
okay, for me, right, in my
Go on,
first
go on.
game at Worlds, right. So remember I told you I almost got a game
Yes,
loss.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, check out the vlog.
Yeah.
You mentioned that. Yeah.
So basically what happened was my opponent Roxanne me.
Yeah.
Then I was like, cause I was using new sleeves, so I like shuffle,
Yeah.
right? Shuffle. So I dropped a card and I didn't know. I already draw my 2 cards. And my opponent drew 6 cards. My opponent wanted to continue on the game, like play something. But then
Yeah.
someone from like I think the side saw that I dropped a card and quickly asked us to stop the game.
Okay.
Then we called over a judge. Yeah, then my opponent was nice enough. It was like I think it was already like 1-1.
Yeah.
So it was like the final turn is down to this Roxanne. If I could draw anything off the Roxanne, I could continue. I mean I could close the game lah. Or either that he will reverse sweep me. Because he's taking 2 prizes this turn, next turn he will just Palkia things
Yeah.
Palkia Ice Rider just rape me, right?
Yeah.
So my opponent was very nice. After the judge came over, then we explained what happened lah. Then like the judge asked my opponent if it's okay for me to just shuffle back the card and redraw 2 cards. So my opponent agreed.
Oh, so
Yeah,
nice.
so I think it's like, it's kind of in Pokemon is okay. All of us are competitive, yes, but sometimes things like this happen.
Yeah, you
Like,
feel like,
yeah, and I feel like
nice.
okay, I'm like quite a nice community. Not like I'm not just out to slaughter you, you know.
Don't
Yeah,
get dark
yeah,
arts.
like-
I also had a nice first opponent who like asked me to like he was collecting signatures of all his opponents.
is
Friends.
it?
Yeah, he's like he could be a Rowlet sign.
Yeah.
And I saw like and he like played against like 10 or 11 because he played Dana Open, like so many sign
Yeah,
cards.
that was like it's like kind of small rituals people do at Worlds lah. I would say, yeah.
Before I ask you about the whole London experience, just
Yeah.
want to mention that speaking of Yong Xiang, he was the only Singaporean
Like
who
grind through.
grind through the power of day 1 and go to
Tiring.
day 2. Congratulations to him and to Shami as well from Malaysia. So both of them.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
Shami went. So I was like, hey, I said, hey, where was on the stream? Then I watched. Then I see, Shami
Shami
Raza.
Raza,
Oh,
yeah.
what? Then I didn't know. Then oh, was quite cool.
Yeah, so Yong Xiang used a pure Palkia deck, right?
Yeah, his list is basically 3 cards different from mine.
No Ice Rider already.
Yeah,
Basically the 1-1 Ice
yeah, the
Rider.
1-1 Ice Rider is his 3-3 Palkia. Then my Leon is his Raihan.
Then but Shami played our Palkia Ice Rider with 1-1 Ice
1-1
Rider.
Ice Rider.
Yeah. same like yours with the, but he's like no Roxanne, so he just like
Melody.
go
yeah,
in, all
just
in like three Melanie, go all in that kind of
Mm.
deck. Then the next day he decided to put in Roxanne and
No, but I feel the day one deck is just going all in.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like going all in is always the better play than second guessing
True
yourself.
lah.
Yeah.
But I know regrets about our deck choice. I think our deck choice I felt was quite good.
The only person that
Yeah.
should regret is Edmund. He should play Mew.
Yeah, he just said you.
Yes, he should play. We all thought he should play.
Yeah, we
Blue.
all told him to play
As in-
Blue,
yeah,
but I
he-
didn't know why he. Oh, I mean, okay.
I mean,
To
luck
be
is
honest,
a skill.
No, to be honest, right? If Palkia plays 2 Jammer, I will just favor Palkia like 65-35. Out of like 10 games, probably Palkia will win like 7 to 8 times against Mew, even without buff.
But now nobody plays it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Do they
2
play
Jammer?
2
No,
Jammer?
because yeah, this is why. Okay, so leading up to Worlds, I was telling they all like I think a lot of people play 2 Jammer. So I was asking them if like we should play 2 Jammer or not. But end up we didn't play 2 Jammer because we played Scrapper.
Yeah, we
which
just
I
super
think like
I still think Scrapper was better though.
So yeah, so
It
I
can
think,
help you like close the game.
Correct.
Yeah, and get out of a Jolteon,
yeah, Jolteon. So I think
which
going
what Edmund
Yeah,
lost
yeah,
to
yeah,
in first
exactly.
round.
and second round
Yes.
because like he didn't have a Scrapper to remove
Everything,
big
yeah.
jumps. Yeah. So I feel like going forward, Palkia listers will evolve lah. They will start playing Jammer and Scrapper.
Probably yeah.
Yeah.
I think
it's good. It's a good call though. Yeah. I mean, if you are still in
Okay,
the same
I feel the one thing is don't squeeze everything in your deck.
yeah. That's
How
You
do you
don't
know?
need to
Because-
have outs against 8,000 decks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
lah,
what I
true
feel.
lah. But we are.
Yeah,
But
because like you see the Japanese guy, right? They just say, okay, I have this Jolteon thing, is to stop something.
Yeah.
like
And
you
they
just
just
want to
stop
have
it
a free win against a free
No,
win.
but the Japanese thinking is very smart because like they know that the field is just like
They just need to aim the big threats.
Yeah, yeah,
but the thing is,
yeah.
you shouldn't aim all the everything because the thing is sometimes out of luck you might just win your
yeah,
matchup.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So I feel lah. I mean, I'm not really
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
competitive player, but I feel like by jamming your deck with a lot of things, right, means instead of having 6 sleep cards, right,
Yeah.
you might have 12.
yeah.
Then what's the point?
I did hear that
Yeah.
the second and third place, the Japanese, they were roommates also.
Yeah.
Then they play the same deck,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, they play same deck.
A lot of the
They
Japanese
play
play
the
the
same
deck.
deck.
Yeah.
That they were all
Like they are
that.
testing team.
They're playing that deck.
So I think it's pretty cool lah. Yeah.
So it's a team Singapore also have your deck.
We have Team
Yeah,
Singapore deck. We have Team Singapore
we
deck.
play Rider, Palkia,
Yeah.
which I think. I mean, shows that our thinking was not wrong lah.
Yeah.
Stepping into Worlds. Because before that we were like second guessing ourselves. Is this ready to play? You know.
I was confident. I was all the way
I mean-
confident that this was the deck. I mean,
Yeah.
when the deck from like month before, yeah, I
You
was
see,
like,
Suikai, he played, then he know that this was the deck.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that it was a deck to win, but it's the deck that he's comfortable playing.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel not all players should play the deck. If your deck, like you're not very good at this deck, don't play the deck.
Yeah.
Like I feel Edmund, he shouldn't play the deck.
yeah,
Yeah, he
He
shouldn't
should
play
have.
that.
he should
Like
have
I
just
think
stick to
Clive,
you.
if Clive played the same deck, similar deck, he shouldn't play the deck.
I think
Yeah.
Clive-
I feel like
Last
he
minute
should
change.
play
Yeah,
like
that's
a.
where they changed.
because- I feel Clive is a Arceus,
Yeah,
Mariel
yeah.
kind of
Mm.
player. Then just play it, you know.
I think maybe Muse was
Clive don't really play that kind of deck. Yeah, he don't play the all in deck.
Let's mention that one most other like deck we saw come from
Interesting deck.
is the Todd's
Okay.
Todd's gang deck.
So the thoughts is that okay,
It's the big
interesting
cupboard
fact,
thing,
lah,
yeah.
interesting fact. At round five right, of day one.
Okay.
Suikai was playing against it already because
Oh,
he was
okay.
playing against
He also play
Philip-
boss rush.
Philip Schultz.
Philip
Yeah.
Schultz. Yeah, so he was
Which he
playing
won,
the-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
he
he
won
won
that
because of Ice Rider. Because Ice Rider
Yeah.
just destroys the deck. Yeah, but I think it's very unfortunate that the Luminous testing group decided to bring this archetype, right? Which is actually it's true. It beats Palkia, it beats Arceus.
Yeah.
I feel it beats Reggie because like you just lock them out of the game.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I mean it beats a lot of free stuff as well because of the trainer lock.
Yes.
But it's just very unlucky that they like the Japanese decided to bring Jolteon.
yes,
Yeah.
and then it's
But you
completely-
cannot
the whole
you cannot
engine-
predict who bring
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
That's why Worlds is
That's why
fun.
Worlds is fun, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so it's so unfortunate. But the deck is really cool, lah.
Mm.
I mean, we tried to make it work, but we failed, right?
Yeah. Suikai got quite far, right? Just like
yeah.
and-
He almost like win
yeah.
and in one.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He was winning position.
He tied
The last guy because
second
like,
round. Yeah,
they
because
didn't
the
manage
guy,
to conclude.
yeah, the guy was playing Mewtwo Reunion store.
Yeah.
The control version.
Yeah. Was
Then,
tough, lah.
yeah.
Then
Also was very-
he rather not conclude the game and both don't go
Yeah,
to.
Yeah,
correct,
I was like,
that's
that's
weird. Yeah. Some
Maybe sportsmanship lah.
Probably
I don't know
lah.
lah.
And King Fai also like using our deck,
Mm.
was using the same Palkia Ice Rider, so like went up to like 4-2 I think, and then
Yeah.
like also crashed there. So, but I felt like that was very good lah. Then going to day 2 as well, we have five Southeast Asia players lah, right? But unfortunately, like I think the highest was probably Shami, I think.
I
At
think
8
the
equal
highest
position.
conversion rate for day one was like actually Taiwanese players.
I mean, they had a lot of players.
They had a lot of players.
No, I think they.
I see
they
all
had
the
like
all the
15
all the Chinese name with capital
Yeah,
letters
yeah,
of Taiwan.
yeah.
15 or 20, I think. But a lot of them made it to day 2, which I think is like pretty cool also lah. Like cause in my round 2
Because
I played
it's
against,
kind of unfair for us because like their
Yeah,
cards
yeah.
are faster also.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
They
like-
played the format more like in a
They
way,
play the format
yeah.
now.
They get their cards from like
Yeah, almost Japan.
Yeah,
already.
almost Japan.
They're almost
already,
Japan
like-
speed already.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also I played against a Taiwan player round 2. Like he was the second place of their nationals lah.
Yeah.
So he was playing pure Palkia. So after that I like to talk to him a bit lah about like the structure.
You can speak Chinese, man.
A bit lah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So like then they were explaining like for them they have 2 separate.
Oh.
Yeah. I
Two-
don't know, it was
two-
like Hong Kong or Taiwan, I don't forget it. So they can choose to either play the TPC or TPCI or TPC.
Oh, yeah, Hong Kong
Last
lah.
time, yeah,
Hong Kong,
yeah.
Hong Kong.
But now I think
All TPC
longer
already.
leh, yeah, all TPC. But it's quite cool. All of them play Palkia, I think. Yeah, most of them play Palkia. I mean, Palkia was definitely the deck to beat going to this tournament.
For sure. That's why in the end it did finish. I think 4th.
I feel like if
Yeah.
there's a deck to beat and there's an anti-meta deck that kills it, right? Usually the anti-meta
The
deck
deck,
will reach
yeah.
the end. Yeah, usually I feel it's like
Because like the chance of you meeting the deck that you want to beat is higher, ma.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just to end up this part, this segment, just want you to tell us about your world's experience in like how you felt.
Me, So I haven't been to Worlds in a long ass time.
Yeah.
Like, the last time I went was 2014. So last time when I was there, right, like 2014 is the legendary year, as people remember because of Seju Park, Pachibisu, so I was there.
Yeah.
Live. So
So when you saw that
yeah,
intro,
when I saw the video, oh my gosh. Yeah, almost cried. Yeah, and one more thing is like when we walked into the stadium, right, this time it was a big ass stage.
yeah, it was
Wow,
a
it
big
was
experience.
crazy. Yeah, it's like comparable to those esports, you know.
Yeah.
Like for me, I watched.
it is.
Dota
I think now
Yeah.
they try
Yeah.
to do
Wow,
it like
it's
that.
super insane, you know. I walked down on the stage, then the
mean,
the stage.
The
Yeah,
amount of Pokemon products they sold.
Wow.
They could have
Yeah,
played
yeah,
for
yeah.
2 stadiums.
yeah, not wrong, not
That's
wrong.
very of my regrets of
Yeah.
Pokemon Center. Man.
Oh, come on,
my
man.
god, so sad.
Yeah, shout out to like Sui Kai, Elvis, Bing, Wayne's wife, Yong Xiang. Yeah, basically like Singaporeans lah. All the Singaporeans that we know there.
You miss out Edmund,
Ah,
wife,
ah.
and Jackson.
like
Jackson,
okay,
wife.
like those that.
Kenneth also.
Kenneth
Yeah,
also.
Kenneth also. Yeah, like those that
You
we-
miss out your roommate.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
yeah,
Wow,
okay,
wow,
Yeah,
wow.
like everybody, I know like
Vendetta,
those
Vendetta.
people that I travel with. Yeah.
Kenneth wash the bag. ah.
You know what to
He
do.
likes to stab people in the back.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
This is move.
Yeah, Wolves won't be the same without you guys.
Wow,
yeah.
see this guy touching.
No, like,
Hey,
legit-
you just show me the video of him massaging Edmund's back.
yeah.
The daddy moment.
Yeah.
Really, when
Daddy-
he's zero that time.
Daddy Liao B.
Yeah, but to be honest, cause
I'm
next
gonna give
year,
you a
okay,
choke
if you guys don't know,
I'll
next
give you a
year,
choke
next year Worlds is in
Yokohama.
So for us Asians to travel there, it's nearer, right?
It's a good and bad thing.
I heard it's Singapore's favorite tourist destination.
Oh, really?
Japan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Japan.
I-
You see, it's good for the people, right, that wants to go there.
Yeah.
But it's bad for the people that's watching here. Means you have to wake up early to watch.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
1 hour early though.
You
no,
still,
no, no.
still wake up early.
Hey,
I enjoyed the London one,
I mean,
which at 4 p.m.
okay, I think the worst is still US.
Yeah,
Why?
that's 12 hours difference.
But for him, it's okay.
Yeah,
He's staying in that time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was a big game play when he was
But I feel
at
that
the time.
most like big gaming companies are moving away from US because like
Why?
they because it's a tax. So like let's say like you win most anything. Let's say it's like 10K, right? Then you only get like
They'll text you.
tax you lah.
7K only. So like I think most like gaming companies are staying away from US, especially and also like Visa also. Like Visa also.
Visa
nice.
issue.
So like
But you scared the player go there, qualify, then run.
I mean it's like the old things like I think like China, especially for China, it's very hard to get
Oh,
visa. So like
so
For me, I'm very curious because it's like Worlds is a TPCI run event.
Yeah, then it's
right?
run in the
The
TPC
TPC
region.
region. So I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there a chance there will be a Singapore
Yeah,
Worlds?
yeah. So,
That's why
so
we-
let's talk about this. Like we know that traditionally TPCI is the one that organizes Worlds, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
do you think things will be different next year since it's TPC running?
Is it?
Are
it
you
will-
sure
it will-
Like
TPC?
okay,
Maybe it is
yeah,
still
maybe,
TPCI
yeah,
running.
will it be a
just
BO1
like-
format?
Yeah.
Oh my god! No lah.
Okay,
Probably
then
no
back
lah.
to
Hey, you never know,
what I was
eh?
saying,
No,
yeah.
but I feel like it will still be a TPCI thing because it's like an international.
Yeah,
yeah.
So hopefully, all those people, like I talk to a lot of players, right? Like you all, if you've never been to Worlds, right? Even going there as a spectator is very worth it, lah. I feel this
Yeah.
time, especially this time because it's so freaking near. It's so, yeah. For me, I hope that I will be able to compete again, lah.
I know my
I mean-
my vlog I put there last Worlds lah. So maybe I should like put like
That's why don't say this kind of
last
thing.
Worlds.
Everybody say the last Worlds, then all the regional you all still go and play.
Yeah.
Everything also go and
Like,
play.
like, I
last
see, I see
one.
Kenneth say, oh, last Wolves. Then I think like a few days later,
Yeah, Yokohama.
looking for a deck for regionals. Then I'm like, oh.
That's why don't say this kind of thing.
So I encourage those that have never been to Worlds, just go lah, experience it lah.
Yeah, I think Yokohama will be very interesting because like It's also very near
Birthland
to,
of Pokemon
no,
as
it's also
well.
like very near Tokyo. So like it's a very good like.
For me, I just want to see the moving Gundam lah. So I'm just
Oh.
waiting for a chance to see the moving Gundam.
Is there, right?
That's
Yeah,
at
yeah,
Odaiba. That's Odaiba, I think.
No. Odaiba is the Unicorn Gundam, but the moving I-78-2 is at Yokohama.
Oh, okay.
Yokohama must be the Gundam fan. You know, really one.
How about
I
you?
need to open
Because-
I need to open an online petition so that my wife will let me know.
The GoFundMe page.
Go funny.
GoFundMe page
So-
for Nicholas
Sorry,
to see
Andre.
Gundam.
Sorry, Andre.
So how was your goals?
I went in like not so high expectation. Like I felt we had a good deck. I mean, I was a bit sad that we didn't make it through the day two lah. But the whole experience itself.
You see, that's the good thing. Don't have high expectations. So when you lose, you will feel so sad.
Correct.
You see, Edmund thinks he will win Worlds.
My God.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have to set
Yeah.
realistic goals lah. I mean, you have to set realistic goals.
Everybody that go Worlds thinks that they will win Worlds.
Yeah,
It's not they will
correct.
even go.
Correct.
I know a player that qualified didn't go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
so,
mean,
like, Going there, but don't set expectation too high. Don't say,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
at my caliber, I should at least be a day two player.
Yeah.
No such thing.
no such thing.
But it's also
Anything
part
can
about mentality also. Like,
Yeah.
like you always think that you're going to win. You don't think you're going to lose.
No, it's like even you lose, you feel never mind. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
But because I know I went in with that team super deck, I was very confident that we trained very well, like played many matchups. Even the lead up when I went to meet Malik in Dublin, we were just testing like different matchups with the deck. Like very confident already going into it. We were
So is
happy.
Malik playing the same
Yeah.
deck?
Yes, Malik.
You
played.
were happy with the 60 lah. in
Yeah.
other words.
Yeah, I was very happy with this. Like just like there was like I think between all of us, we only like either choose between Bibarel and Talent Engine, and then like
Yeah.
mix of different cards.
Cross
Like,
features or boss.
yeah, consider the boss. But the core,
The core, yeah.
I like that core. Then like Malik was like maybe 2 or 3 cards different than me already.
Oh.
So I really love the deck. Going like very happy. Like I think the experience was like fantastic. My only regret was that I didn't buy enough things at Pokemon Center.
Everybody regret was that.
Wow.
Yeah.
At least I hear like 5 or 6 people say they walk into the thing. Yeah, just buy one. Tomorrow can buy more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Then
remember
come
there,
out,
right?
walk back.
Oh my gosh.
You see, so who's the biggest loser? Those people that stay back to watch the thing, or you say Clive that queue 7 times. So Clive he queue 7 times. Woo!
Mm.
Yeah. So you know,
Maybe he's the real winner.
He's a
for us.
hustler.
yeah.
Hustle
He's the
and
smartest but among all of you.
Hustle and bustle.
I mean, thanks to Team Singapore also for like accepting me. Thank you guys.
What? You're part of it, what?
Yeah. no,
Yeah. I don't know how the Chief Citizens feel.
Wait, but you're MY, right? You're still.
Yeah.
This guy MY. Hey, this guy.
But no, I never hang on. This is Team Singapore. So thanks to Team Singapore, for like helping me prep for Worlds.
Traitor.
I mean, I was another traitor also lah.
Ah.
Malik also is country is IE.
Oh.
Another one more traitor.
Last question for you, Nicholas.
Yeah.
You think the games you lost, right, is because you kinda outskilled or you were just drawing better? Like your opponent drew better than you?
I feel like just my opponent drew better than me. Really, I felt I played the best of my ability. Just that you just couldn't find the single piece you need.
Yeah.
Then like that,
It happens.
and then like
right?
all the games are like the don't say round 2 lah, but round 1, 3, and 4, the one I won also as well.
Yeah.
Like we're all down to like the last 2-1 prize already. So I felt I played the best possible
I
turn.
think the games at Worlds all were pretty close. I don't have a game that,
Because the thing is, if you're a bad player, these worlds also very hard for you to go.
yeah, that's true. That's
Because
true.
there isn't like a straight deck for you to play.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
just go in,
Correct,
know,
correct.
just
like all my games were all very close. It normally came down to rock, sand, or
Half,
like
yeah.
or like my opponent whiffing their one turn of energy attachment, or like my opponent very.
But it happens in Pokemon.
Yeah, yeah.
It happens.
But-
It's just like
Like modern Pokemon, yeah.
yeah.
At most, it feels like you can't catch on people's mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like sometimes I play at locals. I don't want to mention names, but sometimes I play at locals. Sometimes I
You
just
see,
capitalize-
it's obvious that the person is misplaying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just capitalize on people's
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah.
So
But
I
we
think-
won't really see that.
Yeah, you don't see that
that
worse,
level.
yeah.
I mean, it's a bit hard. You fight the guy who's probably best from his country.
Yeah,
Or he's at the
exactly.
5th place
Yeah,
in his
yeah.
country. It's like
Exactly.
you don't get to say. Even you say there's a
Yeah.
country that doesn't have like Pokemon players,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
he will still be a good player.
So overall, I would say it was pretty
That's-
fun.
yeah.
pretty
Okay.
good.
Okay, come
I want to ask, do you think that the worlds like this time you all go around is an adequate amount of players that went, like the Singapore team, like the Singapore players? Do you feel like there should be more?
Okay. I go first
Yeah,
because
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so
You're
back-
the 2 Singaporeans.
okay, no, wait, no. So back then when I went to Worlds like 1, 3, 1, 4, right, the number of Singaporeans is confirmed more than 10. Like
So this time around was something.
yeah, I think this time around was, let me count, me.
Yep.
I count those that went through TPCI first.
Yeah.
Me, Kenneth, Yong Xiang. Okay,
Myself.
Chin Hao qualified lah, but he didn't go.
Yeah, correct.
Then Clifton qualified but didn't go.
'Cause you know-
Nicholas.
Yep.
Who then? Clive.
Yes, so 7.
Yeah, 7, right? So we plus the 4 more from the nationals.
Yeah.
Wait,
Promo-
Kenneth.
Kenneth, correct.
So
Okay,
for-
okay,
for-
Kenneth.
yeah.
Second.
No, no.
Be careful of your back.
It's over.
Eight, right? So then we plus 4 more from the nationals that we had. So 12 players lah. But out of 12 players, only 10 went.
Yes,
if I'm not
correct,
wrong,
only 10 went.
Because Chin Hao and Clifton didn't go.
Correct.
Yeah.
But it's like I feel it's a bit bad for Clifton because like he's supposed to go.
Yeah, exactly. So this is like.
But it's no
one of the-
choice because it was
Yeah.
the changing of the
Yeah,
company.
Yeah. So I think hopefully this year we will be able to get more invites. I don't know how the invite structure will be because like we're still waiting for the
Yeah.
announcement.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's
I mean
supposed
maybe
announcement on
when
1st
this is
September.
uploaded, the announcement is already lah. I don't know.
Yeah,
But then-
maybe.
High chance, high
Then we
Yeah,
can
maybe
talk
by
about
then.
the next episode.
Yeah.
But then for now
Hey,
we
wait,
are like
is
in the
there
dark
like
lah.
other senior and junior that went?
Oh, okay. So
Oh, yes,
Alvin
Alvin went.
went as a senior. I don't think any juniors went from our country. Yeah.
So win, yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't
But
make it
he
to
didn't-
day one.
yeah,
lah.
he
Didn't make it to
I
day
thought so
one.
many kids are playing the game they will actually qualify.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope that like I don't TPC right. TPC will do something about this lah. Like don't restrict the number of
Because I see
People-
at Worlds are also
yeah.
very weird. Like the junior and the senior is really very little people.
correct.
Really
Don't restrict the number of players.
The more the
number-
better,
Yeah,
mah.
I feel like if you are good enough, you should have a chance of playing at Worlds. I mean, this year so many
Yeah.
good players miss out.
Yes.
Miss out Worlds. Just to throw some names out there, Jitmin, Joey,
Mm.
all these like they are world class players, no doubt. But due to like the structure of how
Like go
everything-
in, go to some random shot,
Yes,
sit down,
yes,
BO one lose.
yeah,
then-
yeah.
then I'll-
and
then
and the chance of you going to Worlds is destroyed. I mean, okay, hopefully this will not happen this year lah. I mean, from what I understand, this will not happen this year. But we don't know how many invites they are gonna give for Worlds.
We don't know what's the.
We don't know what's the like.
But we will know lah
cut-off.
soon enough.
Yeah,
Soon enough.
Oh, soon
Soon
enough.
Like 3 more days.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah, because we are recording this
Everybody
on
says
29 August.
Yeah.
So for you, Nicholas, when you went Worlds, do you like, or how many Singaporeans or like Malaysia? Were there a lot of
Malaysia's not
Singaporeans?
many.
Do you think that the
players as well.
Southeast Asian
Division
is
Yeah.
like represented
like,
enough?
even like Philippines?
Like
ah.
Philippines, I
Only
only know like
three
three people.
Yeah, three
I
people
feel
went.
it's a bit unfair.
Yeah.
I think under the TPC regiment there will be more. Do you think so?
Hopefully.
I don't know.
Because like if it's
Yeah,
confined
that's
within
true
their
lah.
own country,
Yeah.
because last time they have to fight
Yeah,
with
so
other
yeah,
countries.
for
yeah.
other Oceania countries.
Yeah,
correct.
then
So
for
now-
them, like for I'm not saying that one, but like for some people, they are traveling might be an issue. Like
That's
staying
true. That's
there-
true.
Yes,
Also. So
correct.
actually, this
Yeah.
TPC system,
it's not bad.
yeah, in a way because you don't have
You
to
might have
travel,
you might have a booming Southeast Asian community.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we're not competing with each other anymore.
Yeah,
we have our
we
own.
are
own
competing
devices.
against your own fellow
It
man.
has its merits. So I know everybody want to bash. So,
Yeah.
more BO. Okay, the BO1 thing is a bit.
Yeah.
I was like, other thing I feel is fine. I feel like it gives everybody equal chance.
Yeah, that's true lah. Because
It's like Danny Gigas last time. If he can't travel, it's very hard.
it's very hard. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm just hoping there's a threshold point system, not like we got limited amount of qualifications.
You want to
ah.
explain what it is?
Right. I think we'll talk about that in our
Later,
speculation.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I'll wrap this part of Worlds with just like saying thank you to Malik. You know that you helped me. Stay over at Dublin and then we stay over at Worlds
This guy
together.
like, got a lot out of the world. Like, travel so many places.
Yeah.
Go France, go
And
everywhere.
like 5:30, then finally come back. I shout out to Andre as well. Top 8. Congratulations, man. Got to introduce him, Malik's Malik's fan. Yeah.
I thought he will win.
Yeah, we all thought. I thought you would win too, man.
I speculated that he will win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we go to Town League, let's just talk a little bit about the new Pokemon EX. What do you guys think? Pokemon EX.
Oh,
You'll be like-
EX mechanic.
Yeah,
It'll
the
be like the
return of
whole
the
EX, right?
Yes,
small
okay,
EX,
yeah.
the
Okay,
small EX mechanic. When I saw the video, I immediately thought of boss. I immediately was like, oh my god, this
GX.
is it. It's back. GX is back.
GX is back.
Evolving
best.
normally, yes.
It's like I'll finally someone walk into the shop. Can I have the right basic? Can I have the right? Yeah, it's like they want the one
What?
from a specific set.
Yeah.
Yes, finally. We look for that specific basic baby Pokemon for God knows.
No more big basic.
Yeah.
Like no, like you'll be less.
yeah.
These big basics.
What?
You miss big basics.
You miss basics.
Louder.
Louder.
I miss big basics.
Why?
The club.
I think big basics was like I was playing that era, so like I thoroughly enjoy it, and it's much more faster, like better than all these like stage 2,
You continue saying.
all these like stage 2 shenanigans. Because like I don't know, like this VMAX and like it's a bit too much. Like
VMAX is a big
It's a
basic.
big
Maybe it's a big basic.
no, I don't. I
It's a
won't.
stage
one
one.
what?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't call VMAX. I'm talking about those like big basics.
Like you went Mewtwo EX versus Mewtwo EX.
Dude, ADP is a big basic.
Like NDP is a big basic.
Picarom is a bit basic.
The
Yes.
Shizard is a bit basic.
Mewtwo and Mew GX was a bit basic.
You didn't play the era, you say the era good.
Yeah. Basically,
No, I was thinking
what
about the-
Danny is what Danny is trying to imply here is that
He should time travel out of the time period that he's in.
Yes. He
Yeah.
likes a format where there's less skill involved.
No.
Then if you want to play that, just play scissors, paper, stone.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
easier.
Exactly.
Then you can blame the opponent for playing up scissors when you play paper.
I'm very excited seeing the Magna Zone
Yeah.
EX with 330 HP.
The most exciting part of that thing was I see the evolution side was a magneton.
yeah.
And then like
I saw that, I was like, oh, it's
guys,
back. It's back.
Where can
Radiant Greninja
Yeah.
gonna shoot your ass.
Time to buy rare candy, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like it a lot. I think it promotes a lot of skill. Because now games are going games are decided 2-2, you know. I always say 2-2. Now next time no. You don't
Then the
have
flying flip thing will be working.
you don't
Yeah.
have a easy way to
Yeah,
win
the flying
game
flip, all those cards back,
Yeah,
back
the
into that.
EXO.
Yeah,
There was an EXO recently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
for
and-
coming out
okay,
Lost of Visions.
and,
Oh, no, coming
oh,
for
already,
SOADs.
already.
They, they also mentioned that there will be comeback mechanics. So,
Yeah,
Oh,
all about
but
the
you see,
comeback.
so the EX itself, right?
Yeah.
It's like that. Then after towards the end, they have the crystallized part.
Yeah.
So probably the crystallized part is
The
the.
terrorized.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you evolve up to the EX. Then there's an EX terrorized one.
Maybe a
maybe,
different
yeah,
type.
which
Yeah,
Which I
just different
hopefully
type.
think
Yeah.
is a delta species.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully it does be
like
like different
something
type.
like that, right? Yeah. But
Yeah,
but
and-
when they mentioned comeback mechanics,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that
I
as well.
just went like,
It's a
woo.
GX attack.
Yeah. Like
GX attack
maybe,
is up. Come back.
you know, like maybe they will bring cards like and
Please give us back end.
no lah, we got Roxanne.
We got Roxanne, bro.
It's good enough.
I want to use my end on turn 1.
I
I
mean,
mean, redraw 6. I can't use my Roxanne on turn
Yeah,
1
I
to
mean,
redraw
yeah,
6.
yeah.
Would they change back to turn 1 supporter again?
I don't think.
No
I think
lah,
if they will
as in
change, they will
I don't know.
announce it.
No
Let's-
lah.
Yeah. No, I think
I feel they won't. I think like
They
now,
didn't announce it the
yeah,
time
yeah,
they changed.
No.
no, this might be like maybe from the next rotation, maybe not this rotation. Like when
No,
when we
but every time
rotate
there's a
to
booster,
Scarlet
It
Violet.
changed during a new like
Era.
whole new
Era,
region.
right, yeah.
Whole new
We
region.
shall see because
Yeah.
I think when Black and White changed to X and Y was you cannot attack on first turn.
yeah.
Yeah, then-
Right.
X and Y to Sun and Moon. What's Sun and Moon?
Sun Moon is you can play supporter.
can play supporter,
Turn one,
cannot
but
attack
you cannot
first
attack first
turn.
turn. Yeah.
It's the same as X1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
So we shall see lah. Yeah. But I think
I think
Good
don't
lah.
play supporter or first is a bit bad.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
because it's a lot of dong.
Very hard to teach people how to play.
Yeah.
When they say they just play.
but
Speaking
then
of teach people to play, remember we went to the teach people
oh
how to
yeah,
play
play
thing.
that.
We went to the Pokemon Play Lab in Worlds,
Okay.
right? And then they
Yeah.
were like teaching you to play lah, like
30 cards.
Dude, you
Yeah,
were there
yeah.
for the Umbreon, right? The non-foil Umbreon.
I was with Team Singapore lah.
Yeah,
So.
they took Embron, I took Greninja. Just
So
say-
there's
because,
a-
because your one didn't allow you to take.
No,
your
mine
your
allowed,
host,
allowed.
your host allowed you to take.
Allowed to-
You
allowed
didn't
to
take.
Yeah, but I
Oh yeah,
didn't.
you
Yeah,
Alpha against
yeah.
you. Alpha against
You
you.
focus me on the Greninja, remember?
Then why you don't let him take it?
No, they
No,
allow us
because
to take.
we split to like two groups. So the first group was like with another person. That person didn't allow them
Them
to
to
all
take the
take
Umbreon.
Umbreon.
Yeah.
Then the second person that was with me, him, Wayne, and
all
Wade's
of
wife,
them- all
they
of them
like
take.
she allowed us to take whatever we want.
Yeah.
So me, Wayne, we had to all took Umbreon. Then this guy took, why you take that? Take Greninja.
Yeah, Greninja EX paper one.
You mean Greninja V, right?
PVV, not EX.
The one that's
sorry,
from the-
too excited.
The
Greninja.
lousy
Yeah,
Greninja
the
V.
lousy Greninja.
Yeah, so they like I mean that one they were like you could evolve on turn 1, play
Yeah.
supporter turn 1. I was just like
The rules are like not the real
Yeah.
rules lah.
I remember Ming was asking right?
Yeah,
Like, Ming was
yeah,
asking
yeah.
like, can I use supporter turn 1? Yeah, go ahead.
They just wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
True lah.
Because
True
all
lah.
they want you to do is buy some products.
Yeah.
I mean they gave free product after that lah.
No, they want you to buy some products afterwards.
I mean we already bought it. We
No,
couldn't
I
even
think
buy
the-
where to buy.
No, the thing the deck they give out to the people, they just want to buy products. Say they don't care whether you play the game.
Yeah.
That's true.
Not
Yeah,
wrong.
that's true. It's all about profit,
It's
right?
not about you do already, you build a deck, then you're so happy go to a shop and play, then just like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So the idea of a basic one pricer evolving into a two pricer, I think is really good lah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Finally.
Because this thing, so your main attacker right is a two pricer, but your basics actually do stuff as well. So I think it will come into play lah when
You see,
when
like,
we move on to this.
there
one.
was this Curlia that can watch Shadow Duplicate.
Yeah, now that card I
Yeah.
think you're gonna find it again.
Yeah.
You're gonna find it.
Once they come out of Gardevoir,
the
small
EX,
EX,
yeah.
Yeah,
it's over.
Yeah,
It's over.
yeah.
That card is
Boom, boom.
Jelly if
Yeah.
it's more EX.
Then the Gardevoir itself is can charge one.
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
old,
yeah.
the current, the one with the TG, that one can charge.
So I'm quite excited lah.
Yeah.
Wow, sounds like a
To-
podcast idea,
Yeah.
Find cards of like we can use for
Yeah.
coming year.
Yeah.
Coming soon. Let's time travel back to a week before Worlds or 2 weeks before
1
Worlds.
week before.
One-
1 week before Worlds, where the first batch of August Town leagues happened for Malaysia and Singapore.
Mhm.
So for Malaysia, it was won by Andrew Lim, who used Asia's Vista Flying Pikachu. Maybe that was his sign.
Well.
And in Singapore, a certain person in this table
That
won.
loves the Pokemon.
Loves Pokemon. Really loves Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's two releases in here, right?
Two release.
Okay. With our deck, right?
My 60 lah.
So
He's
where was the event held?
My
Sure,
also
Kev
know,
Dean
eh,
then?
It's a peace
Yeah, yeah.
center.
Captain Den.
Captain Den,
Peace Center.
Okay.
cool place.
Yong Xiao finished second that day.
Yeah, Yongzhan finished second.
And he ran all the way.
Yeah.
Congrats, man. Then we go to the town league that happened just past weekend.
Mhm.
So Philippines had 2 town leagues to make up for their one from earlier in the month.
Okay.
So the Philippines, the first one was won by Antonio. He used Veggie. Yeah. And the second one on Sunday was won by Robbie Arcadio. I knew him from playing the Sea Open last time. So
Alright.
he played New VMAX.
Okay.
Then we'll go to Malaysia. Aaron Kang, he won with Turbo Dialga V-Star. And Singapore was at Project EXT.
Wow.
Nice. Good shot.
So
man.
how many players were there?
32 players.
So who won?
Hugo, Gabriel,
Tiendra.
Chandra. Yeah. Sorry, I can't pronounce your
Yeah.
name, man. He used origin form file here, pure origin form. So you were at the both town leagues, in fact. You were also
the
at
second town league.
League
I was
eight
there
town league.
to
The EXP one.
Yeah.
So you
I
had
went
spectator
there
pass
to-
lah.
Yeah, spectator pass.
You was spectator pass lah.
no lah. Just because I just went there. We
Yeah, Yong Xiang there ma. Right.
Yeah, I went
West
there
Pay,
to-
right?
Yeah, just to watch. So yeah. So for the first one, that I played,
Yep.
I think it was pretty cool. It had more than 32 players.
Mm.
Yeah, so it was like 6 rounds of Swiss. But then at the end of
Okay,
round five, right,
wait. There's 32 players and
Yeah.
it's no top card.
No,
Why is there
there's
six
more
Swiss?
than 32 players.
Huh?
Yeah,
There's-
for the first one.
town
Yeah,
league.
first one.
The one
Yeah.
that he won. The one he won.
Yeah, so apparently I think there were more than 32 players. I'm not very sure.
Okay.
But then like we were supposed to play 6 rounds of Swiss.
You had 40 players.
Yeah. That's why we had to play 6 rounds of Swiss.
Mm.
Okay, so but the funny thing was that at the end of round 5, right, I'm the only 5-0 in the room.
Then shouldn't you be declared the winner?
Exactly. But the rules, I don't know why we had to play an extra round. So when I was playing my last round, it was a really close game. The last round, I was like sweating.
Sweating buckets.
Yeah. Because like I know that if I lose, there's a chance I might not get first. Yeah. So
You
Yeah,
won't. Definitely you won't.
That's why.
It's
This-
like how Suikai became the 4th place.
Exactly. So I
Yeah.
think it's this system.
Don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, yes.
we have to look into it hopefully, because it doesn't make sense that I go 5-0 and just because like my last round I get down paired, because like I definitely have to get down paired, right, and I lose that round, right, then I'm not the winner. of
Would
the
it be
whole
better if it's like a 4 Swiss top 8 card thing?
Yeah, I prefer top 8 because like you
I think
you also need to
yeah.
mention that not just this tournament, but even in the town league at
Yeah,
EXT
all
as
the-
well.
okay, so
was
the-
32 player.
so the town league at EXT was even worse because at the end of round 5, I forgot the player's name.
It was a definite 5-0.
Yeah, there was a 5-0. So he got paired against Chin Hao at round 6, and he actually lost to Chin Hao. So that caused him to not win the whole
tournament. Yeah.
tournament.
I don't understand. If it's a 32 man like straight event
Yep.
Yeah,
and you are doing only Swiss, 5 Swiss will determine. the first place.
exactly. This is why like I am not sure why the system is like that. Hopefully,
That means I'm looking at the top tables now.
Yeah.
The top 4 players were all 5-1s.
yeah, because there's no
Because
six-
the
Yeah.
4 wins
Yeah.
won
Yeah.
their last matches.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's why it's a bit funny. So I don't know why they include the six round of Swiss.
And and I heard in Malaysia as well, there were 40 players played the past town league, and there were only 4 rounds.
The guy pressed the finish event. I think the judge
Yeah.
pressed the finish event.
I
After the
No, but normally you announce the number of rounds before the start of the event.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a bit weird lah. I
So
don't
did
know.
they?
I'm not sure. I'm
The
not
system
sure
is a
either.
bit funny lah. Hopefully this will get like fixed lah.
Mm.
Like when moving forward lah. Like
Because
it doesn't make sense.
We don't want to start a new
Yeah.
season
With
moving
a lot
1 step forward, moving 3 steps
Yeah,
backwards.
yeah.
Then it's like then people will lose confidence in the game
Exactly.
again.
Because like for
Yeah.
me like if I'm 5-0 already, I'd be like very happy already, you know.
Yeah.
No, but yours was different because yours was
Bro, you really 5-4, you walking out of the shop, already, bro.
No,
Yeah.
but his was different because
Okay, because
like
mine had
40
more
player.
than
Yeah,
mine
yeah,
had
so-
32.
6
so
rounds
this-
is fair. 6
But
rounds
that
fair.
32 one, the 5-4 guy was
Yeah,
just booking
yeah.
Grab, walking out already.
Then
You
you say,
pay one
sorry,
more
you cannot leave.
It's-
You have to play one more round.
Imagine if that person was a new player. Would
Yeah,
he even
it's-
play Pokemon
yeah,
again?
it's so
He won't
sad.
play again.
Yeah.
So what's the point of you hosting an event and don't want to do it properly?
Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah. Don't be like this.
Hopefully lah, when
Yeah.
like I don't know why the system is like that lah. Hopefully I mean like for regionals, for what information we have now, they say it's top cut lah. X round was top cut, but we don't know top cut for what also.
I think they got right.
They did right. They did right.
Now
Yeah.
3 Swiss top cut, don't know what.
Yeah, they did right. It's BO1 Swiss and then
Yeah.
BO3 top cut.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they never say cut
How many Swiss?
off and what.
Oh no,
You
never
get
say
what I
that.
mean? Yeah,
But
yeah,
I feel, okay,
top
usually
cut.
those will be announced on the day
No,
itself.
but,
You see
but
they
normally
don't
it's
have
very obvious to tell, like X number. You can't tell you the number also because they will go by
Yeah, I know.
based on X number of players. So like,
No, because like I don't know, in Japan right, normally it's cut 32 because they got crazy
yeah,
amount of
yeah,
people,
okay,
right?
okay.
Yeah. So
Hundred
for
For
us,
Singapore, I think maximum give
maybe
you 200.
16. Yeah. So
Maximum,
maybe,
that's the
yeah.
maximum,
So maybe like
yeah.
top 16. I think top 16 is fair. Top 8 will be very
Top
brutal.
32 is very 夸张 eh.
Yeah. That's why I say top
Ah.
16 will be fair lah. Then top 30,
Like,
I think
top 8 will be very
so
brutal.
these are
lah.
basically 2011 for me.
Something like that lah. Yeah.
I feel like
old
like
TCG
a 4 round
format.
Swiss, then
Yeah.
you cut top
Huh?
6. Like
4
4 rounds.
rounds, no lah. I think they probably force us to play like 7 rounds or
Yeah.
shit.
No, depends on the
No
number
lah,
of
you
players.
7 rounds still cut man. That's
Yeah.
a lot of rounds eh.
Yeah. Because it's 2 days, it's a 2-day event.
Yeah, today event.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a day
So
event.
I mean, hopefully lah, we will see lah. The information come out on 1st September. Like I said,
Yeah, information coming out
all
on 1st
this
September.
is just speculation for now. Yeah.
Okay, speaking of information coming out on 1st September, so the regional league will be happening on 17 and 18 September at North Point City in
South. South right.
South Wing.
South Wing.
South Wing.
Very big North Point.
Like confusing to me.
It should be
like-
very fierce area.
Oh,
The North Point very big.
yeah.
Is it near the MRT?
The whole North Point is opposite
okay,
MRT.
okay,
Yeah,
nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
Yes, yes. So we heard speculation that because previously when it was first announced during the pandemic, the regional league winner would get a day 1 invite.
Mhm.
But
That's
what-
based off Japan, right?
no, that was announced
Oh,
during
announced,
the pandemic.
oh,
They announced
okay.
it for the Singapore, Malaysia, and
Ah.
Philippines website, the
Right,
Pokemon.com.
okay.
Singapore. So what we're hearing is the speculation is
Whispers.
that whispers we're hearing is that that's being scrapped. It to be replaced by a point system.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now the winner doesn't get that auto qualification, but gets X number of
But,
points.
I mean,
But I don't know how
generally,
many
if you win
points.
regionals, you should qualify for Worlds.
Nope.
Based on the past few.
No.
No.
Or like you're more or less
not
close.
really.
IC, then you
Yeah.
confirm.
No, but
So we regional is about 200 points, right?
200 points.
But I think you're more or less
That's-
there. You're
yeah,
more or less
more or
there.
less
You're
there
supposed to play
lah.
like town
Your one
league.
foot's in the door lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it might not be like the trash hole format.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about the 250 points, the
Okay.
TCI stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Now you can explain. Threshold
Okay,
versus
yes.
cut
So
off.
now what we don't know for sure is whether it's going to be a threshold based system or a ranking based system. So just let me explain. A ranking based system is that everybody will be collecting points, but only possibly maybe the top 4 or the top 8 players of that country with the most amount of points go to Worlds. A threshold based system is similar to what we had with TPCI in the past. So everybody in the Oceania region, which was us, Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, we will only need 250 points gathered from league challenges, league cups,
Yeah.
regionals, SPEs, ICs. As long as you get 250 points, you're in Worlds. So that's how myself and Jeremy qualified before the pandemic.
Yeah.
So now what we don't know now is this point system that we introduced for our
If
region.
it's giving you a point system, but it's not the threshold system, it's exactly not giving you the point system.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so what I've heard from like friends I like some new friends that I made in Worlds, Koreans and Hong Kong players. So one Hong Kong guy was describing to me what a point system looks like because they've been TPC for a long time, right?
Yeah.
So for what he it's not this is not 100% accurate. They're just giving me like a
Perspective.
a short form version of it lah. So for example, let's say you win the regional league, you get 2,000 points, right? Let's say there are 4 regional leagues, and the top 4 players of Hong Kong go to Worlds.
So
Nice,
you
you
have to
mean?
win more.
So imagine if all 4 players won. I mean, all four different players won the regional league, and there are no other tournaments that you can play enough to beat that 2,000 point threshold.
Okay.
Like maybe the next, maybe a town league or something, maybe gives you 100 points. I'm not sure. Okay, all this speculation. I mean, another tournament only gives you 1,000 points. So there's no way you can surpass these 4 players who have got 2,000 points. So they really qualify. They really want to qualify for Worlds because all 4 of them want 2,000 points, and then all of them want to.
Everything changed when one person win 2.
Yes, but the reality was 4 different people won because it's a BO1 tournament which cut to BO3 tournaments.
Yeah.
So it's impossible for that one person to be consistent. Or it could be like Korea system, which I heard from the Koreans. They just completely just disregarded the whole point system after all. Yeah, those poor guys.
Because there's no point in
No, they had a point system which collected before the pandemic, right? And then after the pandemic, like they just never talked about the point system at all. It's like
But because Korean wasn't really like a known region for Pokemon.
I think it is. Like,
to be honest,
Where you watch, where you
Okay.
see Korean news for
Korean
Pokemon.
TCG is not
It's
that
not-
big.
they're not
but
big.
they are more of
Yeah.
like video game.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
okay,
like,
we have the
to
legendary
be-
trainer from there.
Yeah, no,
Sejun Park.
okay, got the Sejun Park there, yeah, but it's like you see Limitless, you see what? You never
Yeah,
really
true
see like
lah,
a
true lah. Very
Korean
few
regionals.
Korean,
Like we see Japan got what, the championship series
Yeah,
or no, but I never hear Korean got anything.
we
That's
see
true,
Japanese players who play on Limitless online tournaments, right? We see a lot of Japanese play there, but we don't see
Yeah, but then like Korean, okay, to be honest, I cannot lie to you. Last time I host SPE at the Yochugang place. The hell on earth. So like I host there. Okay, so I hold that there were Korean players.
Yeah.
And I asked them, I said, where you all play? I said, do you travel to Japan to play? He said, no, we play in Korea.
Yeah,
They were playing Korean cards with English background.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so they were like, they had their own cards. They were like, so how you all play? He said, oh, then we just qualify among ourselves.
Yeah, so Korea is the first TPC system.
Ah.
Like they had their own thing going on as well. So yeah, they had the point system. First, I think they believe one first had the point system, and it was just completely disregarded. I was what I heard lah. Okay, this is only what I heard. Yeah, please don't take all this as a fact. So they just like I don't want to say they're all like just complaining about TPCI as well, just like us.
So you think which one would be better, threshold or ranking?
Threshold, of course lah.
Because you see threshold, right? This you will entice people to play more.
Yes, correct.
Because like, if I get small point, I don't go to what gym play, what
I'll play.
10 points, 30 points. You
Yeah,
will play, ma?
I also think that
Yeah.
threshold makes more sense.
Yeah,
Threshold is the TPCI now.
yeah. Why not more people go to World?
Yeah. Okay, but then comes the question. Then how about day 2 events? How
Top
would
one,
you
top-
qualify?
the top- maybe
How
top eight lah.
would you like give out day 2?
I would feel that day 2 events should be given out in big events. Like the regionals
Like
or
national.
national.
No, but I feel that
Yeah.
you can give a top 8.
Okay,
I think top 8 is too much.
it's
because-
fair for like I would feel like a first place or something like that.
Yeah.
Or the top 2 or something like that. Because
Yeah,
I
correct.
feel
That's what I feel.
threshold allows all the player to grind.
Correct.
Yeah.
But bringing you to day 1, your winning chance might not be high.
yeah.
So a lot of people will just go and play.
Yeah.
So like, you know why is it different from last time? Because last time there isn't a lot of Singapore gyms. Then some of the gyms are like, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Some gyms is like two players inside only. So now I feel there's more shops, more players, more gyms. So
Yeah,
it
town leagues happening like
town
every
leagues
shop,
everywhere. So if there's more town leagues everywhere, more people can qualify.
Correct.
That's true.
And I believe the Japan's point system is threshold based, not ranking based.
Ah.
I believe lah.
Okay.
Right, then you just have to like win a certain amount of points, you get it. But the
Okay,
day 2
yeah.
ones are the ranking.
Yeah. Okay.
Day 2 is
It
based on
makes, it
ranking.
makes sense. Okay. So for me,
Like
lah,
ranking, and then
Yeah.
also like if you win their major
Yeah.
tournament, you can go to
Yeah,
day
yeah.
2.
So
Correct.
yeah. So I think day 2 for me. I think day 2 maybe
Don't
should
anyhow
be
give
given. No, should be given to like
The-
nationals winner, only the winner, and
The regional.
Maybe
maybe
the number
like
one
the first
rank-
place
ah,
of the
ranked.
ranking. Yeah, because
Because day 2 cannot have so many
yes,
people.
correct.
Yeah,
I feel
correct.
like
You a bit unfair.
yes,
lah.
correct.
There's some North Korean
Exactly.
dictators.
Yeah,
You bring
yeah,
like 6 people.
yeah,
go day 2,
exactly.
cannot
So I
help.
feel like day
Yeah.
2.
Day 2 is special.
Yeah,
Day
day
two
2 is very
okay.
special.
Keep day 2 special.
Yeah.
But like let a lot more people go.
More people should go.
Let us have the chance to at least fight for it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be like, okay, we just deny you. Okay, you just have to win. You just have to have a lucky run. Then you win a tournament. Then you go Worlds. Then after that you go Worlds. Then after that.
But you see, right, the people that didn't have like experience, they go to Worlds. And you will give them a day 2 or day 1. They will go there and they will feel pressure.
yeah,
I will feel that a person should, okay, I'm not saying what, but it's like you go a few time Worlds, you grind a few day ones. Then you're like next time you'll go to Worlds.
Exactly.
you will feel more prepared than Wayne is.
Yes.
Yep,
Because
correct.
when go in, it's just you see all the boss rush
Yeah.
already. Yeah, so it's like
Yes,
I
yes.
feel it's
Watch
that
the
way. It's like,
tournament.
yeah.
But to be honest, it's not easy to grind through day 1.
But it should be that way.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that
yeah,
you
that's,
guys
that's,
grind
that's
a
the
few
yeah,
days,
that's
yeah.
the that's the beauty of.
I
the
mean,
game
not
also.
Ross Clifton. With
Yeah,
like
yeah.
talent-
I mean,
talents,
that's
yeah.
different. That's
You go in, you just then people just crack. It's like not that, man. Right? Or not? Yeah.
Okay, so another thing that's being introduced is some sort of online platform called the Trainer Web. That's how we're gonna register for the
Yeah, I got an
tournament.
email also.
Uh,
You host event also through the trainer web.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
I
like the
think-
WPN.
Yeah. Also, I feel maybe it's like the Pokemon ranking lah. So then you can see your, you know, your name, then your how many points you have.
so you
Your
can see
maybe
from online.
trainer ID, you know,
Planeswalker
all of
points.
us, yeah, maybe all of us will get a
Yeah.
trainer ID
ID.
under TPC now. Since we're under TPC,
Then
So
that'll be better for
goodbye.
threshold.
yeah, goodbye 760502. will always be remembered. My trainer ID.
Oh,
Shout out to my trainer ID.
That's a whole table
Yeah.
of people that don't give a shit.
Six digit trainer ID.
I'm trying to look for people who ask.
Six
where
digit
where's the-
trainer ID, guys.
Congrats.
And one last thing is that Lost Origins is confirmed legal for this tournament.
Okay.
How?
I think it's okay.
Okay, wait, we must give context first.
Yeah,
so,
let's
tournament is 17 to 18, right?
correct, correct.
So Lost Origin comes out on when?
9th, I think.
9.
Nine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
9.
1 week before.
So yeah, so you only got 1 week to grab the cards.
Enough time one
Yeah, I mean-
if you want to buy
Yeah.
all the AA all this, then you go and lose
You
to
do
be
Vista.
fair,
Ah.
I mean-
yeah.
You
Can
do
get
Vista.
one,
You
ah.
really want, you can get
the
it.
only issue is that there's stock hard. Then that one is
Okay, the only issue is the collectors don't open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
yeah, but-
collectors open,
yeah,
no problem, bro.
yeah. And the only issue is stock hard.
Okay.
Stock hard.
So the only issue, right, if when you cannot get the cards, right, is first thing you only want to buy it for cheap.
Yeah.
Then that one is your own problem. Then you don't play the
I
game.
mean, like,
So it's like, no choice,
like
mah.
collectors will know that collectors will definitely know there's a video. They're probably going to mark up or like someone.
No lah, it won't be
No
that way one.
lah.
They will just open, they hit all the Leon, there's a Zard, right? Then they
Yeah.
hit one thing, then the rest is just
Yeah, I mean, true.
Not,
lah.
not trying to be insulting, lah, but I think many River Worlds was happening.
yeah, they
I don't try to be insulting.
because they don't know, because they I mean, maybe they know.
Yeah,
They know
maybe.
the swag, you know all these things.
It
But
suddenly
the thing
appeared.
is, it doesn't matter to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Because they're
You know, they just want to
True
flip and
blue
flip and flip.
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
some of them just collective because they enjoy the collective.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
also, I
want
think
to
a lot
play.
of people like complain that like for seniors and juniors they might not be able to get the cards sometimes.
Ah, yeah, so little junior, so many senior.
I
How
mean,
many you see?
I'm-
Got 10 or not?
Are you sure it's even a
Don't
different
give,
division?
we don't want to focus on
Yeah.
things that don't matter.
Yeah, okay.
You go sit down there, one Elvin, maybe another 2 kid. Then you like what?
Is there even different divisions?
No,
Dude,
no,
I tell you, bah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
first I tell you
I think
first.
We
every-
don't even know
division,
they
yeah.
have different
The
divisions.
thing is, right, the junior richer than you.
Oh, that's true. Nowadays,
Yeah.
these kids are
Yes.
The daddy, I want this. How much? You just say.
Yeah.
I still
So
wish I had how much you just said when I was young, man. I maybe I could have more than just my Bachem started.
So are we
there.
going to do the Vigilance predictions today or the next one?
I mean, we can always predict now.
Yeah.
But before we predict, out of the, like you mentioned that we forgot some
Yeah,
cards
so
from
I
Lost
think
Origins
we
before.
actually like overlooked some cards in Lost Origins. So I think one of them is Comfy. So what he does is that you look,
Echo, but
yeah, it's like the Echo Bite, but you put one to Lost Zone and one to your hand, which is like 2 cards. Look at the top 2 cards.
So it's like per turn, one time per turn lah.
What's per turn?
Like you can have 4, you can do 4
It's like
times.
the Pidgeotto.
It must be inactive for this.
Yeah, it's really
it's like the Pidgeotto like that.
Oh.
It's like Echo, but Echo,
Yeah.
But I think it has 3 retreat. Or 1 retreat also. It's another one, right? It's either 3 retreat or 1 retreat.
I don't know.
It doesn't. If
It
it's
doesn't
one
matter.
retreat, right, then better don't say. You charge energy to that thing also useless.
Mm.
Unless you
No, but I see it's a 4 with all the Lost Origins. Because it
Oh.
feels the Lost Zone engine also. Like
Ah.
consistently.
Yeah, lah, I mean, this one, I mean, anyone would know.
Then
lah.
you play the deck. You play 4 air balloon.
Hey, Jirachi, like back to Jirachi on that time.
Scoop bubble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think the one is Saber, but I don't think that's like I don't know. Leopi say it's good, but I
What's Sableye?
Okay. Danny says Saber Eye sucks. He just said.
Okay,
I say Saber Eye is broken.
no, I didn't say
What's
it's, I didn't
Sableye
say
do?
that it's not good. Like,
Oh, he say it's not good. I'm saying the card is too good.
That's what the Sableye does lah.
Okay, it has an attack, right? One psychic, one psychic energy. If you have 10 or more cards in your loss zone, put 12 damage counters on your opponent Pokemon.
It's the
Anyway-
Bercephalon lah.
anyway
Yeah, this card
you
is
like.
good, man.
Any way you like.
It's the psychic Bercephalon.
Single pricer.
Yeah.
I think it has less. I'm not sure the HP, but single pricer. Okay. Another card that I think a lot of people will see is Cameron. A card.
Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron.
Emonku.
Yeah. So that one is if you have 4 cards in your loss zone,
Attack
ignore-
for free.
Yes, attack for free.
but it
that's
ignores
good.
winners.
Yeah,
That's
but,
okay.
but it's 110 damage.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Good finishing.
Yeah, I mean the whole engine. I
Whole
mean,
Lost Zone
yeah,
engine.
when we reviewed it back few podcasts
I
ago,
think
yeah,
like
I think
two
it's
episodes
pretty
back.
good lah. Yeah, it looks good, but then again, it's hard to say lah because it's a new format.
Yeah.
And now they are like, I don't know, like King of the Hill is probably Palkia Mew. Arceus, I'm not sure if it will survive, but then who knows?
But you know,
If
but you know,
the format
everybody
goes too fast, maybe not.
Yeah, but because the thing about Giratina, right,
No
is
weakness.
yeah, it has no weakness. So Arceus can't pull off a bullshit like
Yeah.
I attack a weakness against you, you
yeah,
know.
there's nothing to
Yeah,
no
it's
ways
not
to
like
tag
a
for.
yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
a Palkia. Palkia is like okay, attack lightning against you. Yeah, but now Arceus is like, okay, I have to tank through 280. But then Giratina are all playing 2 jammer.
Yeah.
So how? You know, we come to that weird spot lah, I guess.
So are you saying that Giratina will win the regional league?
I'll say at least like half the story.
At least half top 8.
Half.
Then like maybe like 1 mil.
Okay, for me, I think because it's number 1 is a new format, right?
Yeah.
Past experience shows that new format, you just play turbo, you win.
Turbo Tina.
Yeah. So I probably think either like Tina will have a good showing, I would say. It might win, it might not. But then again,
Okay, the thing is only important is whether the Tina engine needs you to be full board.
yeah.
That's the only thing.
Sorry?
Whether the Tina engine needs you to be a full board.
Yeah,
If
because
the Tina don't need you to be a full board, right? Palkia,
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Because so then it comes to like how fast is your engine against Palkia?
Yeah,
Because
correct.
Palkia
Palkia
right
is the
now is the
fastest.
fastest engine. Can your engine actually sustain through Palkia? Because you are hitting 280 anyway, so Palkia just dies to you, right?
but the thing is you
can
need your Mirage Gate.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Mirage thing, right?
Exactly, and whereas Palkia, right, has Inteleon,
Yes, correct.
so we are in a real spot again, I guess.
Yeah, one more
We
time.
shall see lah. Yeah, I mean, now to like September is probably like 2 weeks.
Okay, maybe QM.
Yeah, 2 weeks you can do a
QM
lot of
VMAX?
testing. Oh, QM VMAX.
But QM is like one energy only. Look at top card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you see, if the funny thing about Giratina, right, is because it hits 280, right? So its strike is 310. So all the VMAXers that have 310 and above,
Cannot play.
they survive, right? So it makes
Mew
it
dies.
New guys.
awkward. Yeah, Mew dies, but then Mew has Oricorio, so it doesn't matter.
So I think
So
like-
it's we are in a weird spot, lah. I would say.
Like, I feel like cards like maybe the QM VMAX coverage that might work. I don't know.
Ah.
But then the thing is that it's VMAX. It's a 3 points. So like
Yeah, that's true, lah.
Yeah.
3 trade for 2.
yeah.
It's the same concept as why we played Rider
Yeah,
at
why we
Worlds,
played Rider at
lah.
Worlds.
Because
So
the
it's
3
one-
price will net you 4
Prices.
prices.
That's what we
Yeah,
aim
Yeah.
for.
So maybe that's the
But our main
meta.
attacker is 2 prices.
Yeah.
But the
correct.
2 rank main attacker is 3 prices.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why.
that's
It's
the problem.
That's the problem, lor. Yeah, and I feel Mew will have a good showing if a good player decides to play it. Just putting it out there, lah. Because Mew, like I said, lah, if all your attackers are 2 prizes, Mew just fits on that shit.
Yeah,
lah.
Mew is a very.
But the Mew versus Palkia matchup, Palkia wins.
But you have to be
65%
mentally
of the
prepared to take sudden knockout with no energy. And like a Draper that's secure. You have to be mentally
Oh,
prepared. Yeah.
I mean,
As in, you have to be mentally prepared for that. And that's
personally, I won't take.
I
I
will.
won't take that card unless I know my deck just falls to Mew.
As in, I will take the card even in my new deck. Like, I'll take the card even in my new deck.
They all heard it first,
No,
yeah. Everyone heard it first.
yeah, if I play Mew, I'll
Regional
if
champion.
I
Danny
play
Seet.
Mew, I'll play.
Visual
Draper.
champion, yes.
No, if I play Mew, I'll definitely play Draper.
That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense, by the way. But
No, because you can knock out the opponent's Mew also. It's like they hit you with your Metal Attack, right? They say like you start second,
Okay.
right? You don't need to set up Metal Attack. You didn't use the Draper, you boss
so what if
something.
you open with that shit and
Huh?
you go first?
Then, I mean, no
You
choice.
want-
lah. No, but also that card I think is a very, very good card. I think it's a very, very good card.
I think one of the forgotten cards of the set is the supporter, which allows you to change Pokemon.
Oh, Torton.
The
yeah.
Ninja Boy.
What is it? Yeah.
Ninja Boy. Torton, Torton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's so broken about the Tina deck that I'm talking about, right? Or like whatever lah, the Lost Zone engine, okay, which I put in the Lost Zone engine, right? You think the deck so fast, you can throw your freaking main attackers into the discard.
So how does the Ninja Boy work?
You just,
So you just swap off from the discard
Drop
pile
out.
to the active.
Also, you swap the
one
comfy for the
Pokemon.
Giratina or something like that.
yeah.
Well done, you're on the same wavelength. Step
Yes.
1.
But the thing is, you can swap anything.
Yes.
Basically the basic. Basically the basic. Basically the
And
basic.
this
Like for
solves
example,
the,
if you're playing Soul Out
Yeah.
Lunala, you can just switch one of the thing out,
Yeah.
make it evolve.
No, I'm thinking of like doing Mirage Gate.
Yeah.
Then I do the Ninja Boy. I switch out the deep voltage those kind.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yes.
That's why a lot of Japanese this they are playing Amazing Rares right now
Yeah.
because of the Mirage Gate.
Yeah, so strong.
This week,
Imagine
yeah.
the
It's one pricer. It's one pricer.
So,
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and the good thing about this supporter is there's so many things you can do with it. Like you now don't have to even. I mean, if you weave, Palkia, right? If you weave the turn 1 Palkia, you can actually get a turn 2 Palkia V-Star now, because you can swap and you can evolve.
immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the Pokemon has been on the board for 1 turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
This is why I think the next format is quite interesting. But I think for our regional specifically, we won't see.
The total make it.
Yeah, we won't see the full build because like it's still the
And
start
then
of the
it's good,
format.
because if you like,
Yeah.
you can switch out to the Calyrex.
And also,
Yes.
it's also best of one. Like best of one, you have to play more like streamline. I feel like it's
Yeah.
not based on people streamline.
So-
When you use it as spotter your turn, as spotter.
That's okay, man.
I feel like something that
But I
is
feel it's
fast.
very-
Like you
Will
V
be
star
like-
already, you charge back, then you switch.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
something fast will be lor. I feel. But
Turbo Palkia.
I don't
Wow,
think.
bring it
I
back.
don't think.
Bring it back.
Okay, Palkia is good lah, but because the thing about Palkia this deck is because people have been playing it for so long. So I think when you throw Giratina into the mix, like, some people might not know how to play against Giratina.
Yeah, then
So like that gives the Giratina player the advantage because the Giratina player confirm has been tested against Palkia, right?
Unless the guy bought the deck before lah.
I mean,
put
yeah,
it up,
I mean-
sleep up and then
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Do you think like Dialga will do well?
Turbo
Turbo
Dialga.
Dialga.
I have an inkling that Turbo Dialga.
Like you just appear in like some
Because it's VO1, is it?
Yeah.
it's VO1.
I feel like the deck, right, just dies to freaking
But if you tell me BO1
yourself,
wouldn't Mew be very good?
yeah, Mew is a good choice.
Mew is a
Yeah,
definitely a good choice.
The thing with Beer One is like it's so
Because I
varied.
remember the-
Like, we had Town League with 4 different Town Leagues last weekend with all 4 different winners.
Yeah, exactly. All the decks
But
are
it's
different.
not
Yeah.
like the Townie and Jeremy one. I see quite a few like Dialga decks actually. Like at least like 5.
Okay, the
Yeah.
thing about the Delga deck, right, it feels good if you go first, it feels bad if you go second.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
In this format especially, especially in BO1, like why Palkia don't feel as bad as other decks is because if Palkia, if I'm going second, I'm kind of, I have like so many outs to
Yeah,
the VIP pass,
very
right?
happy.
Yeah, but if I'm going first and I'm with the Palkia, then it feels bad.
Yeah.
So like I don't mind going first or second as Palkia because I always have my Roxanne to fall back on. Yeah, in the mirror especially. Or like, never mind.
But why you all
Pay
talk so
for
much
coaching
about the
services.
thing, right? But
Yeah.
nobody talk about historians or what?
Okay, I think his Zora is a bad deck because of the timing it released.
Yeah, because of GRT now.
Although I won't say because of it, more of like because of Palkia, because you have to fill your bench. Anything that fills your bench and you have to the thing is you have to search for DTE and you don't have a card that specifically gets you the card. You have to join to DTE or you have to Raihan to DTE, right? But as Palkia is like, okay, I got 3 energy on my board. Even turn 1 I with the energy attachment, I can just go like, okay, V star, put 2 in front, put 1 to my next Palkia, I just keep making you for 2 prizes already.
Exactly.
So I
think
feel
it's
like
wrong.
yeah, it's
Good card but wrong time.
Good card but wrong time feels bad
Unless someone breaks it lah. We don't know because like Baltimore is also happening at the same time.
Sorry?
Baltimore Originals happening at the same time, but they won't have lost which is illegal. So you won't see any like I think.
But this is so lame, yeah. Why you have the like this kind of thing then don't have the
No, but I think it's also good because like it gives like the future regionals like a meta to what like because Singapore's the first one, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
regional
first-
league.
So like, they say, oh okay, so what is actually good? But things that like people say, oh, but they're playing best of 1. So like the decks might be different lah.
But people still check out Japan's deck.
It's just exactly how last time when we under TPC,
Yeah.
we still like.
But I
Oh,
still
yeah.
feel it's
look at how
because I think
Japan
our
play the
region
game.
is still like kind of new.
Yeah.
A lot of new players.
Yeah.
We are not as refined.
Yeah,
So
true.
like, yeah,
We don't have
it will
big-
be taken with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
lah.
we don't have big
You know?
names lah.
Yeah.
But on the flip
Yeah.
side though, it's like because you're English speaking, so it's like easier for them to like
Communicate
access,
with us,
Ask questions or the
Yeah, they can
Yeah.
easily like go in like go.
Go
Twitter,
just go on
find-
Facebook or Twitter,
Yeah.
message us, like, oh, so you had your regional, so like, what is the meta
Maybe
like?
message cash lah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They catch on the say, oh,
But
Not wrong.
so I mean for me it's Mew, Tina, Palkia. I don't think Asias can survive. Reggie is an interesting spot because
no,
Where-
because it's a new stadium.
the one that lost new, right? But how many
Yeah.
people will play that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel there's one deck that is actually not bad. It's Rapid Strike Urshifu.
We completely like
Yeah, because like
comes
that
out
day I
from
was
the shadow.
talking to Kim. I said like, if you were to play a Rapid Strike Urshifu deck against a Tina deck, right? The Tina might not win. Because
Because
you
you are treated.
no, because you hit in, you shoot everything ready. You do what that the Cheryl.
Yeah.
You heal back everything. Then if you can run out, they might not have a good advantage against you. So I think Rapid Strike Urshifu is not bad.
Which is why I think the Saber Eye is so broken.
Yeah.
Because it just destroys your engine. It destroys the internal engine. The moment I get 10, right, 120 damage is two sorbers. Or like I can just place enough damage counters on your Urshifus so that my Tina can wipe
Yeah.
you. Yeah. So I think
But the thing is, the Tina is like you go in, then the guy will panic mode already.
Yeah.
You shoot
No,
the thing.
because like,
and Tina has the ability, don't forget
yeah,
guys.
but if they
the
get
ability-
war
Yeah.
use the rapid shot before, then I use the VMAX attack to knock you. No, the Urshifu attack out.
then I just go for easy price after
Yeah,
that.
after I
lah.
use the Saber to just go for easy price. So I think like
That's
I-
like in a perfect world where you have all the everything set up.
Alah.
But if you have you're gonna say that, right? Then you early can put out the Saber Eye, right? Oh, now where the shift come bang bang. Then you
Yeah, this is why I think
Yeah.
The sleeper hit.
it's very very strong.
Yeah.
And the ability, the Tina ability I always say is broken because it's 10 cards, right? 10 cards is not an easy number to achieve.
Yeah.
Even with the Pokemon you were saying just now.
Yeah, the comfy.
Yeah, the comfy, right? So every turn, let's say you can cycle it 3 times. That's like
Yeah.
3 cards only. Okay, it will have the what
Other
I'm seeing,
cards,
right?
yeah.
It will happen normally after the first Tina attack.
Mm.
Yeah, because the chorus also is another 2 cards.
Yes, correct.
And there's this card called Loss Removal, which I think is very interesting.
it's the
because
field
you-
blower.
Yeah, but you can feel blow on yourself. You send the card to Lost Zone. So Tina Mirror is actually quite funny because I can actually blow away my own stadium, so I can add extra card to my Lost Zone, so I hit the requirement to use my V-Star. Interesting lah. So I have to go test it out lah. For I mean, we only got 2 weeks, and we already have the card set.
Looks like
Yeah.
your printer is gonna be used very soon.
There's a printing
Yeah.
service at
Printing
City Square Mall.
service.
Guys. Stop exploiting me.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm pretty hyped to see what actually wins, or rather, who actually wins. Because that's quite, yeah, it's quite nice to see. You know, like now after Worlds, everybody has that high. You know, like oh, I want to make it to next year Worlds. I'll make it next year
I
Worlds.
think everybody
Yeah.
here that's spoken to has been very hyped for Yokohama.
Yeah,
All want to go Yokohama.
exactly. You know, like Pokemon always go through this afterwards. Everybody like, wow,
That lull,
yeah,
small lull, then suddenly that
yeah.
jump.
Then it will go down. Then towards Worlds again, it will go up.
But I think it's different this year because of Yokohama.
Yeah.
Like we didn't have that lull. Everyone just like, oh, okay, no, where's like can I say where's?
But it's a new group of people. I have to remind you
which
guys.
is good lah.
So the new group of people, they might feel different. They will continue grind.
Yes, because they didn't have the chance to really grind that past season.
Like I see KOA plays at every event.
Yeah.
So
It's good lah. It's good that we have new blood lah. You don't always see the same old boring people. You know.
Like Edmund.
Yeah. I mean like yeah. It'd be pretty cool if they allow us to record games also. Not sure if that's allowed or not. Or like they were recording games and someone like we have a stream or some shit. Yeah. I think that would be quite cool. Because I myself like to watch people play sometimes. Aside from playing, like I also like to watch people play.
Spectator pass. I think that should be all for this week's podcast. Again, thank you guys for watching, and if you have anything you'd like us to discuss, just drop us a comment down below. I'll see you guys.
See you.
Bye.